All right, so we have a trade. The Washington Capitals have finally traded Andre Burakovsky to the Avalanche of Colorado in exchange for a second and third round pick in 2020 and minor leaguer Scott Kosmachuk. What a awesome hockey name. That's like a hockey superhero name. In any case, we'll get back to him in a second. Burakovsky has sort of fallen out with the Capitals, you could say, over the past 2, maybe even 3 years. His ice time this year average was like just over 11 minutes. That's, barely. That's almost fourth line minutes there. And he's an RFA. So Washington didn't want to really give him too much money, probably because they don't have much money against the cap space as well. They have just over $9 million, and I'm sure they have some guys to sign, like Jacob Vrana, for instance. He's an RFA. Chandler Stevenson is also an RFA. On defense, they've got Christian Juice. If they're going to keep him, we'll see. And they've got a bunch of UFAs. Brett Connolly, for instance, but there's rumors he might be going somewhere else. You hear him connected to Edmonton these days. Moving on, I just feel that Colorado paid a little too much for Burakovsky. And the only way I could see is that the Capitals GM spinning this is, hey, we feel he's got a lot more potential. He's only 24 years old. Things just didn't work out for him here. He was really good in the minors, in the World Juniors, under 20. He was fantastic. He was amazing in the OHL. Things just haven't worked out. He's just been, maybe he's, got a couple of quick glances at the second line here and there, but he's been kind of downtrodden to the third line and even, I believe, scratched from time to time. 11 minutes of ice time this past season? Ouch. His point totals, he played 76 games this past season for 12 goals, 13 assists, and 25 points. And he had the exact same point totals in the season before that, 2017-18, but in 20 games less. So you could see the decline there. And he had, in 2016-17, to go a little bit further, he had 10 more points, all of them assists, 35. He was a plus 13. He's never been a minus player, so that shows he's somewhat defensively responsible. And maybe that's just his role, a guy in the third line who's defensively responsible, who chips in a goal from time to time. But, his potential in the OHL with the Erie Otters, in 57 games, he had 41 goals and 46 assists for 87 points. 57 games. And yeah, like I said, he was pretty good in the World Juniors as well. It just hasn't translated yet for him. And what Colorado hopes to get out of him, I don't know. Maybe he'll get a couple of looks on the second line. You think Colorado will be big fish hunting in this offseason? There's Panarin rumors as well. But if don't forget, he's an RFA, so they got to give this guy some money. But Colorado was fine in terms of cap space because, of course, they have the most in the league right now at just under $39 million. So who knows what they're going to give Burakovsky. I would imagine like a 2-3 year deal worth, $2.5, $3 million max for that kind of point production. We'll see how that goes. Scott Kosmachuk, let's talk about him ever so briefly. Now, the only NHL ice he saw was a brief cup of coffee with the Winnipeg Jets back in 2015-16. In 8 games, he had 3 assists. Ho hum. Since then, he's been playing all over the AHL. He's played for the St. John IceCaps, the Manitoba Moose, the Hartford Wolfpack, and just last season the Colorado Eagles in 54 games, 12 goals, 11 assists, 23 points, minus 7, blah, 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 blah. He's 6 foot, 190 pounds, from Toronto. He's 25 years old, right shot, right winger. And there you have it. That's all. Unfortunately, there's no superhero in his statistics. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. And please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.